Well, it's pretty straightforward in many ways. I was raised as a Catholic. I um, I had to learn to function as a Christian Catholic under conditions where I was pretty much on my own, and had to maintain that identity with great difficulty. And I've tried to subordinate myself to its dictates and its beliefs, which of course is hard to do. And and I've been blessed with the strength and the graces to, somewhat at least, to maintain that orientation in my life, and to view the world from the perspective of a Catholic Christian. Well, it's a tremendous source of reality and strength. It helps you see the world the way things are. And we've talked at great length here about how unreal the various versions of the cultural modernism are. And a Christian founding can help you to maintain a grip on reality, see human nature the way it is, see the societal functioning the way it is, the operation of good and evil in the world the way it really is, and obviously if you can see things the way they are, you are at a tremendous advantage over people who can't, who won't, or don't want to, or whatever. Well, the Catholic Church taught, from its beginning, the importance of practicing the works of mercy and putting the needs of dependent people very, very, very high. Saint Benedict, very early on, 5th century or so, already said that the care of the sick comes above everything and before everything, for instance. And all the monasteries had obligations to tend to the needs of travelers and poor people around the monastery, and to tend to the sick and the wounded, and so did everybody else. That was seen as part and parcel of the practice of Christianity, is to take care of the needy people. And so there was a huge system of care in the medieval world, and in time there were literally hundreds of thousands of hospices, small, usually up to 12 people, places of residence for dependent people or for travelers and sick people, and all of that was done on a basis of voluntary material and personal support. So, for instance, the monks, were not paid specifically to take care of people. People made donations to the monastery to support it, but then the monks would run a hospice, or ordinary people would take in a dependent person, maybe a dependent relative, and make that person part of their household, that of course was extremely common. I mean, even into my childhood, every kind of extended household might have a dependent member. Nothing. That was just the way things were, and it was an obligation that was accepted without discussion, practically. As a matter of course. And that meant you had a way of people serving the needy without any, very formal, large, paid, bureaucratized, tax-supported or whatever scheme behind it.